Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tingles ASMR. Today we have a client who came in to get a scalp treatment and to also talk about her last panic attack. So she has panic attack disorder, and we're going to talk about it. But first, I'm going to get some of this dandruff out. So, how do you feel describing what happened to you during your well, let's talk about what happened prior to the panic attack. What was going on? Okay. So you were driving down a street that you are familiar with? Okay. So you're familiar with this street. So while driving you were finding it difficult to breathe. Okay. And this was not your first panic attack. So you know how it feels. All right. But this one felt different. The way you described it, it felt different to you. So you were having difficulty breathing. Okay, that sounds really scary. Okay, before you tell me any more, just take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, you can continue. Take your time though, because I got a lot of dandruff I got to get out. So you take your time. So you were having difficulty breathing. Did you practice the breathing that we talked about? Like when you feel like the onset of the panic disorder? Let's practice that because I want that to be one of the first things you do when you start to feel yourself getting anxious is to take that deep breath in. Deep breath in, blow out the anxiety, blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. If it's safe, pull your car over. If you're driving, pull your car over to where it's safe and begin your breathing techniques. Okay. So then once you started breathing, once you started your breathing techniques, did it subside? Okay. At that point, it was going to happen. All right. Were you able to pull over to say like a safe space? Okay, good. So once you were in a safe place, what happened? Do you remember? Okay. So you continue to breathe. Also, the mindset, like you have to, not think like, I'm having a heart attack. I'm gonna die. You think, be very clear to yourself. I know what this is. I'm having a panic attack. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. You have to self-talk, especially if nobody is there with you and you're alone and you're going through this attack. You talk yourself through it. I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm safe. I can breathe. I'm not having a heart attack. It's a panic. It's okay. Take those deep breaths in. You might want to close your eyes and breathe, relax. So how long did it last? Wow. 5 minutes may not seem like a long time for people who don't have panic attacks, but if you're experiencing a panic attack, 5 minutes can feel like hours and hours. hmm So how do you plan to manage in the future? What do you think you could have done differently? Because I can't promise you that you'll never have another panic attack. hmm Catching it early is probably the best option to avoiding it, is almost catching it early. So it's like, you know, um, before I drive my car, let me take deep breaths in. Let me take a deep breath in. Let me get acquainted with my car. Let me think about where I'm going. Give yourself positive affirmations. I'm going to be okay. This is going to be okay. I'm safe. I'm okay. But overall, I think you did very well in handling that particular panic attack. Because in the past, that could have landed you in the hospital, and you've had panic attacks that landed you in the ER, and you were able to get through this one without an ER stay or without going to the hospital. Very proud of you for that. Absolutely, the hospital is an option for you, anybody, but if we can avoid it, that's great. Got a few spots in the front. Ooh, big one. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I do live models and I do reenactments. And when I do a reenactment, I may be talking about a psychological disorder or just the latest gossip during my reenactment. But I thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel so far. I appreciate you. And I hope that you are getting lots of tingles and satisfying feelings.